If I have a generic rebar and I want to adjust its length, we mentioned that there are several ways to adjust the length, and one of the most common methods is adjust generic total length. And it would start by giving me its total length. At that point, when I tell it, for example, that I want its length to be 3000 instead of 2800, I find that it increases the length of the rebar in both directions. So when I check the final length of rebar, I find that it is indeed 3000. Of course, this method means that I have distributed the distance or the extra length I wanted to add to the original length across both ends, the start offset and the end offset. Now, what if I want to make the increase only in one direction? But if I press right click on rebar now, I'll find that I actually have lengthen for both ends. Lengthen for start and lengthen from end. So if I select any one of these, I find that the increase in length happens only in that direction. So now if we click on lengthen for both ends, it will give me the same result as before. I increased the distance I wanted in both directions, so it tells me the length is 3000. If I tell it, for example, that I want it to be 2500, the length will start to decrease from both directions. So if I look here, I'll find that the length has actually become 2500, and the start and end offsets have each taken 180.5 in both directions. So it happened lengthen for both ends. If I select lengthen for start, I'll find that it only changes from the start side. Now, if I tell it that I want my length to be 3000, I'll find that all the extra length goes to the start offset, and my total length becomes 3000. We'll also notice that start offset has increase on our side as well. Same idea. If we go to the lengthen for end option, we'll also find that increasing or decreasing the length happens from the end side. And we distinguish the start by the shape of the red grip and the green grip or symbol that we have here. Of course, this indicates the direction in which I started drawing. So now if I tell it that I want it to be 3200, I'll find that it increased by that 200 value, and thus it reached the final length, which is 3200.